What's up, everybody? It's the DFS Whisperers coming live with an NBA video.
Why you sounding all sultry? It's like this the quiet storm. What's up, family? How's everybody doing?
I hope everybody had a nice today's Saturday, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody have a nice Saturday slate. Oh crap! Tomorrow's SHS.
It is.
Dang it, man!
Shit happens on a Sunday, or shit happens Sunday.
I do not look forward for NBA on Sundays till towards the end of the year.
So who's gonna be the surprise of the slate?
Yep. Who's gonna be the surprise of the slate? Comment down below. Let us know.
And who's gonna be the biggest disappointment?
I think it might be Giannis.
Giannis. You think Giannis might be partying a little too hard? He might come in a little drunk?
Yeah, I gotta figure out too which players are playing in the city. We got Bron in LA, but you know he lived in LA for a minute.
Bron, we could say he's one of the more disciplined players in the league.
Yeah, how is Siakam gonna deal with spending the weekend in LA?
I don't know, man. Siakam might be get between some of them Spanish mommies, man. We don't know.
All right, well, let's get the homework out the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell icon so you can get all our content as soon as it drops. Shout out to Draft Dashboard. They sponsor a $20 giveaway on the channel. As you can see, it's this dope DFS tool with all the stats, you know, all the good stuff, the lineup optimizer, cheat sheet. You know, you got the our custom player pool and all of that. You get it for $1 for your first 30 days. Sign up to my Prizepicks. It's a dope DFS site. And you click the link down below to, you know, get our player pool and all of that for a Draft Dashboard. Get it for $1 for your first 30 days. My Prizepicks, dope DFS site. Literally, you're just picking over-unders on players and, you know, get them right. You get up to 10x your money. You just pick 2, 3, or 4 players. Not playing against any sharks. Not playing against anybody. Just you versus you. To join that My Prizepicks fund, just hit the link down below, promo code Whisper. Get 25% of your first deposit matched and also get a 2-player free prop worth $25 once you deposit. And we'll give you our top 2 favorite plays if the board is up by the end of this video. I know I said I got y'all on the NFL video. Ain't forgot about it. Just had a, you know, turbulent day.
Yeah, a lot of turbulence.
Yeah, but let's go ahead, get into these picks. Let's quick fire it real quick.
All right, my first pick is going to be Tristan Thompson. Been loving him this year.
Balling.
Yeah, absolutely balling since the
I've been
start
riding
of this
him
year.
every slate, even the one that he kind of failed.
Yeah, I mean, and he's had actually a great ceiling this year so far, because that Cleveland offense, they're running it a lot through him.
Yep.
Does have an 80 dash ranking going into this matchup. Projected to get about 34 against New York and 75% chance to hit 5 times value. And right now, I mean, he's still fairly priced at 7.6. I mean, I'm more than willing to pay that for a guy who could potentially get you 50. I mean, that's the type of Tristan Thompson he's been this year. He's been a strong double-double machine. So I'm loving him against that crazy rotation of New York centers. So I look for him to be a solid fixture down there in that post.
At least Mitch Robinson is out, so that's good.
Okay, so that's one less body you got to deal with.
To him, man.
Yeah.
You know, Taj Gibson did get priced up, but I mean, 4-1, I could see him paying that off easily. He's gonna be one of my value plays tomorrow.
How do we feel about Bobby Portis?
He's been so up and down this year.
You just never know with him, man. But
like, he has not been hitting the ceilings that he normally hits this year. Speaking of up and down, let's talk about consistency. 36, 47, 32, 31, 35. Rubio has not had a game below 30 yet this season on Fanduel or DK, I believe. I mean, with the weapons he has in Phoenix, you know, they're off to a great start. Like, they've been hooping out there, man.
Absolutely.
Like, I love watching that team. I was looking forward to watching them, and they haven't disappointed so far. Absolutely love that game, by the way. I might have some lineups where I just straight up stack that game. And Ricky Rubio, like I said, been balling. He's basically getting a double-double every game. And, you know, 71% chance to hit 5 times value, 1.2 fantasy points per minute, Love the spot for Ricky Rubio tomorrow. One of the best cash game plays on the season so far.
Absolutely. And speaking of solid cash game plays, I'm absolutely loving Malcolm Brogdon.
Froggy.
And they actually got him priced down right now at 7-8.
Let down everybody last game.
Yeah. But he was kind of, I guess, you do for one of those. It even happens to the best of them. But 77 dash ranking going into this matchup. Of course, we're loving the Malcolm Brogdon this year in his new role. He's the man now, not in the shadows of Giannis or even, just coming off the bench. I mean, if you look at his history against Orlando, that's based off of his Milwaukee days, coming off that bench. Some of those, I think it was those days where he had a restriction on him too. So, but Malcolm Brogdon playing 30-plus minutes, coming off a dud game, you can run the bounce back narrative on him at 78. Does have a very high ceiling. So, I mean, if I'm a roster a player at 7,800 who has a great shot at getting me 40 easily, I'm going to roster him. So he's a solid play for me, and he is projected for about 40 in this game and 78% chance to hit 5 times value. So give me some Malcolm Brogdon.
Yep, that game is so unappealing to me. It's like gonna be so slow paced. Like, let me see. Like, yikes, not even 200 possessions a game for each team. Like.
Yeah, and I mean, I can understand, being scared to roster certain people against Orlando, but
Orlando is just so.
But I noticed that people
is gonna be.
yeah. But I noticed that's the thing with Orlando though. Some people are afraid to roster players against them because they feel like even Jokic the other day, like he didn't garner a lot of ownership because they felt like that wasn't a great matchup.
Yep, my boy Vuk is back to the old Vuk though. I've always played him.
Yeah.
And it's a bonus, with no Goga, no Miles. I believe Miles Turner has already been ruled out. I might be wrong. And, no Jeremy Lamb. Sabonis still going Sabonis.
Yeah, exactly.
I
paid an 8-3 for Sabonis.
It's SHS, so I'm keeping a good eye on TJ Leaf.
Yeah.
He is not going to catch me off guard.
Yeah, you can probably even tell in our tone of voices. We have a very SHS tone of voice right now. So, it is what it is.
Yep. Up next, Aaron Baines been balling out his mind, and I love it. I mean, he got rid of that stupid man bun and just turned into a beast.
Yeah. That was holding him back.
Yep. In his last 5 against Brooklyn, he's had a 31 and a 48. He's playing one of the biggest roles he's ever played in his career on this Phoenix team. Playing with Ricky Rubio is just a blessing in disguise for him. He could have been this good for Boston if Kyrie passed the ball more. But, Bigs versus Brooklyn, Bigs versus Phoenix. You could stack Aaron Baines and Jared Allen. Also, watch out for DeAndre Jordan. If he's going to be playing, he'll be a nice little value, too. So, I love that game all around. Like I said, I will be stacking that game in some lineups. But, man, Aaron Baines just looks good at 6K. Yeah. It feels weird to say Aaron Baines looks good at 6K.
It does feel very weird.
But, we do not have that much value. But like I say always, value's going to open up towards as the day goes on. As you can see, 75% chance to hit 5 times value. He's been a 1.3 fantasy point per minute guy. I think Aaron Baines can continue his trend of good games in this spot.
Absolutely. And a guy that I'm going to go to, I actually wanted to talk about Devin Booker, but I felt like we were going a little too Phoenix heavy. But in all honesty, I feel like all 3 of them could do their thing on a Sunday. Rubio, Devin Booker,
eventually
and Aaron
Kelly
Baines.
Oubre is going to be back.
Kelly Oubre. And he's down to 5'9", so that's kind of raising a flag with me right now. So look out for Kelly Oubre, but right now he's not looking like himself. But we all know it's a Sunday.
He's playing hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Sunday, so you just never know. But next guy I'm going to highlight is Karis LeVert. And I'm loving him in this matchup against Phoenix. We talk about bigs versus Phoenix. We know he's not exactly a big, but I mean, he is 6'6". So I mean, it is kind of, sort of, maybe bigs.
I
don't know. Maybe it's
hella steals at this spot.
Yeah, maybe that's kind of a reach on the bigs versus Phoenix, but yeah, like my brother just said, steals. I mean, I could see him racking up on a lot of peripherals in this matchup, but not only that, I mean, I could see him scoring. Yeah. I mean, he does have a 79 dash ranking going into this game. He's projected to get about 32, but I'm actually going to take the over on that. 50% chance to hit 5 times value. like I said, he's priced down to 6-1. I'm actually feeling a Karis LeVert game. Like, you know, while the people are jumping on Kyrie, which rightfully so, he's Kyrie.
Kyrie has such a ridiculous history against Phoenix. Like,
yeah, don't sleep.
I would not be against paying any price for Kyrie against Phoenix.
Yeah,
he put up like 63 of the last 5 times he's played.
Absolutely don't sleep on Kyrie as one of your studs, but don't sleep on Karis LeVert at 6-1 either, because he could pay that off pretty well tomorrow against Phoenix.
Yep, Brooklyn is so interesting, man, because they got so many mouths to feed. Like you saw last game, Dinwiddie just absolutely pop off.
And I wanted to roster him low key, but I couldn't get to him.
And finally, the process. You know, it's Joel Embiid, so going up against that Charlotte front court that everybody destroys. No Ben Simmons. Oh my God. Embiid is 9-1.
9-1 Embiid.
How is he not gonna be chalked? And I have a feeling he won't be chalked tomorrow. Because for some reason Embiid and Giannis are just never chalked this year. And Embiid has had a while of just never being chalked. But oh my goodness, man.
I don't know.
9-1.
It just seemed crazy for the majority of the field to not be on him for that cheap price with no Ben Simmons. But anyway.
1.7 fantasy point per minute guy. Pays that price off 60% of the time. Projected for 50. I wouldn't be surprised if Embiid ends up being the highest scorer on the slate. As you can see, he's had a 79 against Charlotte in his last 5, so fire up the process. Absolutely. I'm believing in it tomorrow. Love that Philly team all around, really. My boy Devontae Graham, I'm going to keep rostering him even if he's 9K. You know, the boy Trae Young facing Portland is going to be interesting. Van Fleet will definitely be a fixture in my lineups now with Kyle Lowry being out for 2 weeks. You know, Terrence Davis is sneaky, but I got to see how it works out in the first game.
You know, Damian Lillard loves the Hawks too. Don't sleep on him for 10-1. He's priced up, but I mean, he's always going to guard his low ownership.
That's the problem about Dame, man. He'll ball every single time, but his price tags just don't match the guy. Because, Dame scored 60 points and only had 75 fantasy points. Now, don't get me wrong, that's ridiculous. But D'Lo scored 52 and got 80. See what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Dame's projected for about 50 tomorrow, so it's SHS. So
a lot of good plays, tomorrow. Let's see what my Prizepicks got. Jokic at 45, Towns 55. If Jeff Teague and them is still out, Wiggins at 36 just continues to be too low. Wiggins really is hooping this year. Wiggins is really balling this year. And, I'm glad they called him out because that's really what, sparked this new Andrew.
Okay, so real quick, can we go over?
I don't like nothing on the board, to be honest.
I mean, this guy has been trash, but 33?
As soon as you say under, I say
you know what? I was actually going to take the over.
Yeah.
We'll take the over on Terry Rozier.
I could see that.
He stepped up today. I think didn't he beat this particular prop? I could see him getting back to back.
I think he might have fell short today.
Just fell a little short?
Yeah.
We all know that.
Devontae Graham. He's 5'9", though, tomorrow. That's very intriguing.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping on Terry Rozier, but I know how much he could come out and get a dud too.
I'm gonna take my chances and say under on Jonathan Isaac. Nah, he's been getting blocks and steals for crazy lately. He got 6 blocks in the last game, I think. But yeah, Jonathan Isaac's been balling. But against Indiana, I think there's a slow game for him.
Yeah. And then Vuk at 41.
Interesting, but I think it's decent. Rozier over, under on Isaac. And if Jeff Teague and them is still out, over on Wig Dog. So the Prizepicks, pick 2, 3, or 4 players. Project the over-unders, not playing against Sharks, not playing against anybody, really. Just you versus you. Project the over-unders, win up to 10x your money just like that. Hit the link down below. Use promo code Whisper. Sign up. Get 25% of your first deposit matched and 2-player free prop worth $25
Yep.
if you get it right. Join the Draft Dashboard family. Shout out to the Club DC of DFS Space and Skywalker of Skywalker DFS. They brought the slate down today, so congratulations to the family.
Absolutely.
Check them out, man. Y'all missing out.
Yes, and make sure you hit us up on our socials. Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers. Email is in the bio. So, SHS, let's get ready for it. With that being said, we really do wish each and every one of you a nice hefty bag. And let's go out there, let's finish this weekend right so that we won't go into Monday sorely depressed. And with that being said, we are out here. Whisper Squad.
Any one of y'all that win the hefty bag, I'm stealing it.